Finally, after what felt like a long time coming, for me anyway, I got my hands on the last 1/13th scale JB TARDIS kit I had left to build from the classic lineup, which was the Tom Yardley Jones MkIII box, or more specifically, from the Sylvester McCoy era. The kit itself was exactly the same as one I previously built based on season 22, minor a few slight differences. I'll go into more detail in a minute. If you want to find out how these kits are put together in detail, I'll link my JB Laser TARDIS kit playlist below. With the main assembly out of the way, I'm going to take you over the details which make this box different to the rest, more particularly from the other TYJ boxes as seen throughout the 80s in Doctor Who. One key difference this time around was the inclusion of locks and door handles, which is a very nice touch as due to the scale we're working with here, it can get very fiddly when sculpting. To keep this TARDIS in line with the others in my collection, I decided to fill in the slots in the doors with polyfiller and sculpt on the handles to the side box and right hand side of the door while gluing the lock just above. This technique for the doors handles I've used before. The main source I used for reference was behind the scenes stills from Survival, as seen on the TARDIS Builders website. As seen on the right hand side of the box, a couple of brackets can be seen on the roof and near the base. So that was simply added to the kit using cardboard cut to size from a cereal box. The kit was then painted flat pack with the same colour blue I'd used for the Bukaki box based on season 10. The colour is called Biro Blue. After 3 coats I turned my attention to the windows. Much like the season 22 kit, the windows were in the same configuration for the doors and both the left and right sides with greyed out backing and an aged yellow added to the pebble adhesive film. The front and right sides are traditional pebbled in the bottom corners, whereas the left is pebbled across the entire bottom. Taking a look at the back, which is one of the unique things for this particular version of the TARDIS, as you can see, the right windows is the same as the front and the right hand side, but the left is almost completely pebbled. This can be seen in screen grabs taken from Survival and the last story recorded for season 26, Ghostlight. After gluing the panels into place and adding the cut to size black card to insert at the back, leaving the roof for easy accessibility, I stuck in the outside corner posts with small cocktail sticks and gave them 3 coats with Biro Blue. Before sticking in the signs which is included in the kit, I wooded up the sign box to match how it appeared in the story Battlefield, and to match the grubby look of the door sign itself. Once that was glued and the signs were added, I included a battery operated light which I taped in position at the base of the roof in order for the lamp to light up. Then we were pretty much done. Each time I've made one of these kits, I'm always amazed with the attention to detail and how it all comes together once complete. As you can see, all 3 versions of the TARDIS look great next to each other. They all have subtle differences in terms of details I've added to make them more screen accurate, as well as revisions made by JB Laser himself to the kits. I've got to say it looks very much in place of the character options 7th Doctor, Ace and monsters from that era. As I've probably mentioned before, these JB Laser kits are a great way of rounding off your figure collection. Now this box is finished, my lineup of classic TARDIS is complete. If you're interested in any other JB kits I've built for the 1st to the 8th Doctor, as I mentioned earlier, the playlist will be included in the description below. Of course, the website for JB Laser will also be linked. Many thanks for watching, and you'll hear from me from a new video or short soon.